Hey, it's Gage and welcome to my stage. My hair's all wet. Took a shower in the midst of filming everything because I felt like my hair was a bit nappy. So, went and did that. Put everything into 3 different installments, not 6, 3 different installments. Because it was so much footage that I didn't want to actually compile it onto one thing. Because I wouldn't want to do that with my gaming videos. My drawing videos, I'm going to keep them relatively short. But only the gaming videos are going to be really that long. Because it's like one streamless thing. I didn't want to break it up. This I could break up, and so thus I did. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy more of our tanks! Okay, along with the 2 Rombo barbs, we got this beautiful paradise fish. She was actually being quite mean to our gourami, and thus we put it in the shrimp tank, which wasn't actually doing too well. The shrimp weren't breeding, they were just kind of dying off. Because, well, they were feeder shrimp. And so, we put Peridot in here, plants and water galore, and sadly, actually, we think Peridot started hunting the ghost shrimp, hence why they're actually going to reveal their hiding spot for you. Here, behind this rock.
And they're still alive, somehow.
Pretty sure Peridot got to a couple of them, though. But we couldn't bring ourselves to actually give Peridot up.
We thought about it for a while.
We really did, but Peridot's one of us now. And we're not going to give up one of our own. Ohana means family.
Please don't copyright us.
Oh my god, it wasn't even 30 seconds.
No.
Oh, that's Peridot. We got our giant Jordan here. Giant Satoshi. Mane's getting bigger. And so is Haley. We put all our goldfish into the same tank. At first we didn't think it was going to go as well as it was. We thought there'd be some competition. A little Mane here would have to compete too much to eat. But we actually figured it out enough that while watching them, they do all eat. They're all getting their food.
Just takes a second. Amane is usually the slowest one to get to the food. Since we don't know the genders, I'm going to refer to them as they, but they would go up to the top and they would only try to eat from the surface, and what we were feeding them at the time was stuff that would almost immediately sink, so Amane wasn't getting much food.
And so we started feeding them top pellets, but that was the problem. The other goldfish kept going towards them, and so I had the brilliant idea to just gesture Amane down to the bottom until, well, they noticed the food.
Yeah, and then ever since then, it seems like, yeah, they'll hang out at the top for a bit, but they'll usually end up going back down to the bottom and feeding on whatever is left. They're not the first ones to feed, but they always go and feed. What the He's just hanging out with food in his mouth. Her mouth, their mouth.
They mouths.
They mouths.
Oh yeah. We love our goldfish so much, and do not worry about them if you do, because we are watching them and keeping a keen eye on them always.
Mm-hmm.
We love them so much.
They're so precious.
And now we got our Cory tank. I got some bad news about the Corys. We lost one of each kind. We lost an emerald, and we lost an albino. But that happens in this kind of hobby. You lose fish sometimes. But that's the thing. We didn't do anything wrong. These guys are perfectly fine. I guess it just was those guys' time. You can see you in the background.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, the albinos don't have the albinos don't have names. We basically just call this the Cory tank. We were thinking about adding more at some point. Probably sticking with the same species.
Yeah, either albinos or emeralds. Maybe extending to some other kind of Cory just to have all the Corys.
Because people do mix these guys. The only problem is well, apparently sometimes they can die mid-transit.
That, and good news sometimes is that when you have so many Corys together, they will actually interbreed.
Turn that off.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the Corys will interbreed, and it's actually really cool. Because you get new species that you've never had. Yeah.
Which I know some people are actually against crossbreeding, but I think so long as you keep them out of nature and you're only in your tanks, and they're healthy, I really don't see what the problem is, so long as you're not mixing species.
Yes, they're all Corys, they're all fine, and these ones are all healthy. It was kind of like, I hate to say it, but it was kind of like survival of the fittest. These guys just, for whatever was going on in the tank, which we still don't know.
We're the healthiest.
Yeah, they were the ones that were able to pull through, and so we're going to work with what we got. and they are so adorable, and they are so lively ever since we put them in their own tank.
Yes, they love their brand new big tank.
Because these guys are actually usually bottom feeders, bottom dwellers usually, and they will just hang out at the bottom all the time. They won't go more than a couple inches up into the water column.
Yeah, sometimes they might breach the surface, but they always head back down.
Yeah, and
I've watched them. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that usually only happens though if the oxygen levels in the water are terrible. But since we got these new filters,
They've been staying by the bottom, yeah.
they've been staying by the bottom or just exploring the rest of the water. They don't usually dart up to the surface like they used to.
Or hang out in only one area. I know, everyone looks great.
I know, they are something so much better. This is like the best time for this video to be coming out with these guys because they are the liveliest I have ever seen them.
Yeah, they both just hit the surface. Yeah, they just do that.
I think they're having fun.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed all that. We try to take great care of all the fish that we have and make sure that all their tanks are as well as established as we possibly can. We monitor them each and every day. We are watching them. They're kind of a little source of entertainment. I mean, why else would we keep the fish? But, yeah, we absolutely adore everything that we own, and we just want nothing but the best for them and to watch them actually live like they do in nature, which I think, in theory, you would want to leave them in nature, but I can't really watch them while they're in nature now, can I? So, Big Bang Explosion!